Let's talk about it. I received another email telling me that I could fill out a waiver form to determine if I have to pay back the Department of Labor mistake of sending me an extra $600 throughout the past year when they were sending out the assistance. And I'm sure thousands of people receive this. But I'm going to talk about that. I'm also going to show you the emails and show you a few things. And I'm also going to talk about the tax increase and how the new party want to tax crypto already. Let me go here. I received a notification, an email notification. I clicked on the link to fill out the form. This is the top of the form. Notice of opportunity to seek waiver of federal program overpayments. Well, they overpaid thousands of people. I feel they should suck it up and pay for the mistake. I feel the people in charge, not the average person who was put in a very bad position, a poor position of their worlds being turned upside down, should even worry about paying back someone else's mistake. Because I guarantee you, if it was your mistake or my mistake, we would have to pay without question. I don't want to fill all of this out. And it does ask you questions about, your marital status. Are you employed? How many hours do you work? Do you receive any additional monthly financial support from relatives and friends, including your spouse, domestic partner? And then it gets to a question which pisses me off. And that's why I'm going to leave it as B, because I would rather have the economy just open up fully, just stop with all the restrictions, and just let the world go back to the way it was, because I would rather have that than worrying about receiving any assistance. I was happy with what I was doing. So the question is, do you have cash reserves, excluding any retirement accounts? And they say, example, stock, bonds, savings, and checking accounts. Well, of course, I have a savings account. Of course, I have a checking account. And yes, I do invest in stocks. Well, you're telling me my smart, savvy investing and taking a chance during a hard time, I probably would have never went the route of all that I'm learning about investing and how can I set up my world that I pay less taxes if I wasn't given so much time on my hands. Why do I need to tell you that? What does my investment have anything to do with the Department of Labor's decision making to determine if I should be responsible to pay back a $600 mistake that someone else made? I find that ridiculous. Why? Oh, she has stocks. We're going to make her pay it back. Pay it back. Why? I don't agree with that at all. So I would rather have the world go back to the way it was and I'm not filling this out. I don't want any beef. I don't want any trouble. And that question really pissed me off. I did check it out, and I said, oh, let me check it out. And I'm like, what? Now, you know what? You're already going to know it when I do my taxes. Where's my TurboTax before it goes away? I have it open I was going to start where I left off. You were just working on your cryptocurrency sales. I didn't sell any cryptocurrency yet. However, I did convert, crypto from crypto, and I have it on cold wallets and other wallets, and I'm learning as I'm growing and investing for my future. I don't want to be taxed on my crypto. You haven't even set a regulatory clarity if crypto is a currency or not, and you already want me to claim my cryptocurrency sales. Then put it in writing that cryptocurrency is actually a currency. I mean, it's just pissing me off how this new party continues to hurt the average person and to take away. They sense this is an opportunity for people like me to become the next generation of multimillionaires, and it's pissing me off. Now, I could go on and on. I just pulled up a couple of articles because I know what's going on. It says Joe Biden, which is his whole party, not just him. I'm not just blaming this man for everything going on, will propose almost doubling the capital gains tax rate for wealthy individuals to 39.6% to help pay for a raft of social spending that addresses long-standing inequality, according to people familiar with the proposal. According to people familiar with the proposal, the average person is not familiar with the proposal. For those earning $1 million or more, the new top rate, coupled with an existing surtax on investment income, means that federal tax rates for wealthy investors could be as high as 43.4%. I find that ridiculous, because they sense there's going to be a whole new generation of multimillionaires who took the chance, who had the foresight and the vision to invest in cryptocurrency and to set themselves up properly. I'll get into that in a moment, to pay as little as taxes as possible on that crypto. It hasn't even begun yet, and they already want to take it away from you. The new marginal 39.6% rate would be an increase from the current base rate of 20%. The people said on the condition of anonymity, because the plan is not yet public. Well, of course it's not public. They don't want it to be public. They don't want the average person to know about this. Then it's just like the regular stock market. The more financial education I gain, the better off my life financially, my financial security has become. Cashing out your cryptocurrency within a single year of buying it will cause you to encounter steep short-term capital gains taxes, just like regular, traditional, conventional investing. Conversely, cashing out after a year will give you long-term rates depending on your tax bracket, just like regular, traditional, conventional investing, and using a company like Fidelity. I use Fidelity. It's the same thing. So why don't you just sign the paper already, give it regulatory clarity, and claim crypto as a currency? I'm just so angry about this. How much more? We've only begun in this, with this new asset class coming into play, and they already want to take it away from people because they're greedy. And that's how I feel about them. They're greedy. So then, I'm going to talk about this in a moment. Hurting people more, slavelandier, I'll get to that in a moment. The 1% want it all. When will it end? I'm asking, when will it end? How much more do you need, and how little do you think other people should have? I should have exactly, if I'm willing to work for it, and I educate myself, I should have what the 1% has. What makes them above the rest? I'm just, you know what? And if you're not a part of the 1% and you're a working class person and you take the time to invest in something like a digital asset, you deserve to reap the rewards. You deserve it in any investment. And then I write, I did a few things here because it brings me back to my original thoughts. Retirement. Now, if they close down an economy, they already want to take away your return on investment with the cryptocurrency, and they want to tax you, and the taxes are going to be increased. Do you think your savings are safe in a bank? They can shut you down. They can make sure you have no access to your savings. What about your pension? There's no security in pensions. They say they have laws, and I did do some reading about it that protect pensions. I think it's malarkey. I think it's BS. Social Security. Oh, come on. Can you really live off of Social Security? Social Security income should put food in your fridge and gas in your car. What about your 401k investment? I've heard many stories about that over the years of people working for companies and losing it all. It's ridiculous. You don't deserve to be treated like that. Digital Perspectives. I listen to him a lot. One of many channels. He speaks about iCapital all the time. I trust capital. And I just this week I use his link because I want to join from his referral link. I'm going to protect my cryptocurrency investments. I don't want to pay top dollar taxes on them. I heard that I live in New York and they want to take 50-something% away from us. You know what? I'm in it for the long haul. This was a investment for my retirement years, and I'm going to take 75%. I'm going to learn more about it, and I'm going to use I Trust Capital. I got to learn more about it first. And any crypto investments that I'm allowed to protect using I Trust Capital, I'm going to do it. I need to learn more. I need to read more. And the next few weeks, this is what I will be focusing on, and my taxes. I will be joining I Trust Capital from his referral link. You can visit his YouTube channel if you want to. Eventually, I'll promote my own referral link. But I've been listening to him, and he's right. I don't want to pay. I don't want somebody to take that away from me. And why should someone take that away from me? It angers me. Now, I listen to another channel all the time, the Rich Dad, Poor Dad channel, the Rich Dad channel. And he's absolutely right that when I speak about the retirement and the 401k and your savings and your Social Security, I learn a lot from him. He's right. I don't mind gaining more of a financial education, and I am still a blue-collar worker. But I won't put all my eggs in a basket and trust someone else to tell me how much they feel I should have at retirement. I'd rather do it on my own, a la carte style. And I'm so happy I'm going down that road. And this guy's a bit of a radical, but I really love him. Why? Because everything he says comes true. He's about the Trends Journal, Joel Salenti, and he is about the news that will happen. They're above. They know what's going on. I listen to him too. Now, guys, you're allowed to work a job that you're passionate about. You're allowed to earn money doing what you love, and there's no need to settle. Not everybody goes through life going, I'm grateful I have a job. You can remove yourself from that environment and go down a path that you really love. Like I said, I still work, but I happen to like the path I'm going down. I wasn't sure a couple of years ago, but now I'm sure. And you're allowed to be happy when you're earning money. But you don't need to settle, and you don't need to allow someone to take something away from you. And stay away from people who preach to you, be glad you have a job. Those are the people that know they don't want to lose your ass. And it's because you're a good worker. For years, I worked. I was like, okay, I get it. I'm going to job. I'm going to earn money. I'm going to go to the job because I need the money, and I should be grateful to have a job. I'm so happy I removed myself from that because it's leading me to such a happier place, and I'm still earning money. I mean, a part of life is earning money. It's just the way it is for someone like us, unless you're part of the 1%. And what else do I have here? If you follow me, I've been doing a lot. This past year, I did a lot. And I'll tell you, with that $600 deciding whether I should pay it back or not, you take your 20% each week and pay yourself back. The people who made the mistake, the Department of Labor. Because I feel people shouldn't have to pay that back. And if I didn't take action and gain more of a financial education and continue to follow all these channels and continue to learn and continue to take a chance and keep pushing hard, I made smart investments. And in the past year, I split my profits up 3 ways. And when I split them up, I cashed out on some of my stocks, not my crypto, my stocks. And I reinvested in blockchain companies, crypto, and fintech companies. Then I updated my home from listening to the channels, which is not an asset. I was raised to think that my home was an asset. My home is not an asset. My home needs me to update it, take care of it. That takes money out of my pocket. My home is not an asset. It will become an asset when I sell. It's not doing anything for me now. I must pay out of pocket and work hard to keep that home. So it's not an asset. And I stocked away a few bucks to help ease financial worries and these hard times. Yes, things are slowly going back to the way they were. Everything is like there's less restrictions. But it shouldn't be that way. I hope you found this video interesting. I wanted to share this with you. I'm angry, I'm pissed, I have mixed reactions. I feel people should not have to pay that back. And I feel bad for them. Because they're actually going to give people less. Meanwhile, it wasn't their mistake. And they should be responsible for their own mistakes. We're watching all these politicians and the people who make the rules. They earn an amazing paycheck while you work for them and you pay them. Gain that financial education. Follow what's going on. And make sure you visit MyIncomeJob.com. I share a lot of free information here. See you in the next video clip. Thanks for listening. Good luck, everyone. Bye.